Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to another vlog. If you haven't noticed, I haven't done a vlog in quite some time. I think perhaps the last one I did was my Mexico City birthday vlog, or maybe just one after that. But if you haven't already noticed, I've kind of pivoted my channel to trying to be a little more wellness driven. And that was kind of the underlying thing of this, the underlying theme of this channel anyway. But I kind of felt I wanted to give a little more value to the channel. And I think that pivot has definitely made a change because I'm seeing more and more of you come to the channel, and I appreciate that so very much. I think some videos are still doing better than others, but all in all, I'm really loving the message that I'm sending out, and it's all about midlife, learning how to be the best version of yourself through these later years in life, through these midlife years, not later years, but definitely through this next chapter. Since I've hit 50 and I'm in menopause, I'm just kind of moving out here to Utah. It's just turned a whole new leaf over for me. I'm feeling better than ever. Really just want to share that and my process and my journey to help motivate you to do the same if you're in a slump or a little lost, just need some guidance, or maybe just need a friend to root for you and motivate you and inspire you and all that good stuff. Today's vlog, of course, is just a little bit of a reset. I needed to do some chores around the house. I feel like I've really been hitting the ground running lately and working pretty hard and trying to build both channels, and also at the same time trying to build my Instagram and TikTok. I've really been trying to create a lot more content, and as a result, kind of letting things go in the house a little bit. So I thought today would be a great day to just catch up, do some laundry, clean up, tidied up my desk here of all my makeup. I need to clean my brushes. We started the day off with a good walk in the morning, and then I did a little bit of lower body exercise. Brett is now working on his car because his check engine light has come on and he needs to fix that. And he loves handling his own car, and he feels like he knows best. And honestly, most of the time he really does. So that's his project for the day, and I just thought it's a good day for a reset. But I just put a little bit of makeup on just to kind of refresh my face and make me feel good for the day. And I wanted to show you the few things that I've been using lately because I've really been loving them. Right out of the shower, I started, actually a lot of these products are Tower 28. I recently did receive these in some PR, some gifting, and I've been trying them and playing around with them, and I really, really like them. So I thought I'd share them with you. Not sponsored or anything. There's absolutely no obligation to show these. I like playing with new products, and these seem to be working well. So this hypochlorous acid, this is kind of like a toner. It's a good thing to spritz on the face after you get out of the shower, in the morning or in the evening after you wash your face. And the hypochlorous acid is not only just kind of like a toner, but it's also very much of an antibacterial. It calms down the skin, it calms down redness. It also can help with acne-prone skin. So that's a really nice, refreshing treat to spray on your face. Also after you work out, if you want to just spray your face to kind of get rid of the bacteria from sweating and that sort of thing, that's really good. And then I went in with my Timeless Vitamin C. I recently replenished on this. I had gone a couple of months without it. I mean, I bought this myself, and I realized I was kind of missing it. I felt like my skin was starting to look a little drab, and I thought to myself, perhaps it is the vitamin C that was helping my face. And so I just went back to this because I do hear it in all the experts' skincare routines that a vitamin C is pretty crucial in your skincare routine. And I've always liked this one. I think it's a moderately budget friendly price. This little bottle goes a long way. In fact, you kind of have to use it up quickly because once it starts oxidizing and changing color, I think it loses its potency. So I've been using this on my face and my neck and my décolleté, and I also put it on my knees sometimes because I'm very self-conscious of my knees looking a little wrinkly. I'm just trying to throw some skincare on there. Whatever's left in my hands, I just kind of rub it on my knees. Next product, this is my SPF that I've been using lately, and this is SPF 30. It's a lightly tinted sunscreen, and I can put it on my face here just to show you a little bit. I really like this. It's quite light and just kind of like it has a little bit of a sheen, but it doesn't feel overly greasy, and it just kind of blends into the face. I think it has a little bit of a tint, but it's just so sheer. I think it can go on lots of, you know, light to medium skin tones. I think they have other colors. I'm not quite sure, but I really like this, and I like it on its own and with makeup over on top of it. Not that I do a lot of foundation on my face. I usually just do a tinted SPF and with a little bit of concealer. And speaking of concealer, I have this on my eyes, under my eyes today, and it's the Tower 28 concealer, and I have it in the K-Town number 7 color. I feel like it just goes on really beautifully. It has a nice light coverage, but it's heavy enough that I didn't feel like I needed to slap on tons and tons of layers of it, which is good because I have such dark circles, and most of the time I feel like I just have to keep applying and applying and applying, and then it gets really thick and cakey and gross under there. Another thing I applied underneath it, which I've been doing lately, and I think I just really love the brightness that it adds. I had bought this a while ago, and it's a glowy super gel, and it's basically like a little highlighter, and it's just a little tube like this, and you just put the tiniest amount, like just a little tiny dab, and I just kind of put it under my eyes as like a little highlighter. I really like it. It has like just a nice, and it's also great on the cheeks as just a little like touch of shimmer. So you just put it anywhere you want a little healthy glow. I think this is supposed to be worn underneath your foundation as just kind of like a glowy ambiance on your face. I don't know how else to say it, but I like it under my under eyes because it's kind of brightening that area, and it just really, really needs brightening. And then on my lashes, my goodness, lately I'm feeling like my lashes are falling out. And I think it's because I've been a little lazy with my Latisse, and I think I've gone a few too many days and a few too many weeks in a row on and off with the product and not being overly consistent with it. And I know when you're not consistent with it, your lashes fall back into a shedding phase. And I think that's kind of what I'm going through right now, because I feel like I have a lot of sparseness and they're not that long. So I've been kind of really self-conscious about it, because of course I have very, very, very hooded eyes, really depend on my lashes to kind of open up my eyes a bit. And this Tower 28 has been working really nice. It is the Making Waves mascara, and I really like how it kind of opens up and volumizes and lengthens the lashes, because right now I'm really, really needing it. I got out of the shower and I used this 24-hour serum from Uni. Now this one has a beautiful scent to it, so if you're not a scent gal and you prefer things unscented, then this might not be for you, but I felt like it has a beautiful green color. It just smells so like organic and fresh. I'm not exactly sure what is the ingredients. Let me see, I know it says it on the bottle here. Oh, okay, I guess these are the fragrances: cedar leaf, juniper, and a smoked sandalwood. I mean, it smells divine. I put this on right after the shower onto my legs. I like to use these on days that I shave, because those are the days I don't like to use alpha hydroxy because it stings the legs a little bit. On my shaving days, I like to use this, and it's great because I'm feeling like I'm really drying out here in this Utah weather as the temperatures start to go down. So that's been really helpful, and it just smells amazing. Something that we have been doing lately that is really a new adventure for me that I have not mentioned here yet, and I've been documenting it and vlogging it a little bit, but haven't talked about it yet. And that is that I have now become a hiker and a camper. Have been reluctant to do that for quite some time because I have kind of, you know me, I'm a glam girl. I like to be in nice bougie hotels and get pampered and spa treatments, and I'm not a rugged outside type of gal that uses public bathrooms and sleeps in tents, and that's totally not me. But my husband has been really wanting to try to camp, and I have been reluctant, but I finally said, like, you know, honey, okay, let's try it. I need to try it at least once, because this poor man, he does everything for me. He is so supportive and helpful and roots for me constantly, does so much for me, bends over backwards through the cake business, 13 years of sacrificing his weekends to come and help me with delivering cakes, with running the business, with everything. And then I can't even so much as go to see him race once a year. When we were in California, he would like to go up to, I forgot, but it was like 3 hours away or something to a racetrack and race just once a year. But I didn't want to go with him. He does so much for me, and I would always be like, no, you go do that. I don't want to do that, you know? And I always felt so bad. This time I was like, you know what? I need to just give in, make the most of it, see if it's something I might enjoy, or at the very least make my husband happy, because I love him so much and he does so much for me. So early October, we went to Bryce Canyon, which is about 2.5 hours away from us. Oh, that was like a rainy, cold experience. We have a camper van. This van has a little bit of modification. It's a mattress, Mercedes mattress, and it has a modification where the top of the van lifts up and there's a bed up there. And then in the back, there's like a little kitchenette and everything. It's kind of like something that you can camp in, but it's not like a long-term camper thing. It's not an RV. You're not gonna live in there. It's just like, you know, a little weekend camping getaway. You can survive in that kind of vehicle. We arrived on a Friday night. It was rainy and cold. We made soup in the little kitchen net in the back, and then we had s'mores by the fire. We woke up the next morning and did hiking through Bryce Canyon, which I never realized how much I would really love hiking, but I really love hiking. I love the challenge of the long trails and the climbing on things. I mean, we haven't gone on any like really difficult trails, but I just like that challenge. I like being out and getting the fresh air and just moving my body. It's just been such a delight. So that was basically a whole weekend of that. And then Saturday night we had more soup, and I was making eggs in the morning. It was like really wonderful. As cold as it was, I mean, we were freezing overnight. We got to cuddle together and keep each other warm. Sleeping in cold actually feels good. I think you get a deeper sleep when you're in cold than when you're in a hot environment. So it helped us sleep really well. And then lo and behold, I liked it so much that I was like, Brett, I think we need to do this again before it gets too cold. Halloween weekend, we went to Zion. Zion is 45 minutes, an hour tops away from us. I mean, it's so close. It's great for even to go for the day. We went, got a campsite. We spent Friday, Halloween day, Saturday and Sunday hiking and camping. The weather was so much better. It was only in the low 40s overnight and up to like 75 degrees during the day. I mean, it was gorgeous, hot even for a hike. We just had the best time. I loved it so much. And the only thing that I am not crazy about is the bathroom situations. Now at Zion, the campsites had the men's and women's public restrooms, which they have about 3 stalls each. Luckily, they also had like a private bathroom, which was, you know, basically for handicapped people. But, you know, we snuck in there just to have a little privacy, because I just hate public bathrooms as far as like, you know, it just doesn't feel private. And I don't want to be doing my business and listening to other people do theirs and them listening out. It's like something I just can't stand. That's kind of the worst part of the camping experience, but at least we have toilets rather than the type of experiences where you're literally like in a tent and digging holes in the ground to go to the bathroom. So anyway, we're gonna go again in the beginning of December because we just loved it so much. And we're like, we don't want to wait till the spring. I'm just hoping it's not freezing when we go. But in any case, that's not until next month. So yeah, anyway, we've been really, really loving it. Want to update you on the little house things that we've done. I'm referring to my Mexico City haul from my birthday. Pieces of ceramic and housewares that we picked up to help warm up and fill the space. First up, we found this, and I just thought it was so cool. I love that it's black because we have hints of black throughout the house, just in little spurts here and there, and I just thought it was so interesting and cool. We have it here in the front door, and I really love that. We picked this up at an amazing perfume shop that's really popular in Mexico City. We had seen it in all the vlogs that we were watching up until the point that we visited, and we knew that we wanted to stop over there. It's called Xinu or Xinu, I don't know, it's Xinu, and this is a beautiful smelling candle. It's soothing, fresh, velvety, and warm. It's got cedar, velvetier, captive musks, sea breeze. It smells mostly like sea breeze, I think. It just smells very fresh and wonderful. We also picked up a couple of perfumes, a scent for Brett and a scent for me, which we really love. With that black one, we also picked up this little guy. It has a little like face on it, if you can see, and it's just a little cup. I mean, it's not meant to be used for anything, but I saw a lot of these in the city and just thought it was very Mexico City feeling and just wanted to bring some of that back with us. And it's a cute little piece. So that sits right there with our other things. So for the few days that we were there, we had done a lot of vintage shopping and other shopping, and we just couldn't quite find all the ceramics that everyone was bragging about in all the vlogs that we had been watching about how great Mexico City is for finding ceramics. Until the last day, we were just hours from needing to go to the airport and fly home, and I had remembered that I had made a note of a specific ceramic place, and we had already visited that neighborhood, but we didn't go there, and we were like, let's see if we can go there. They were opening at 11 o'clock and we needed to be at the airport by like 12:30. So we were like, okay, let's get an Uber and go over there and see what's there. And thank goodness we went there because it had such beautiful, beautiful pieces. So majority of them came from this one store, starting with this one, starting with this item here. Now, the thing is, all of these came from this one store, which I'm completely blanking on the name right now. It was an amazing store full of artisan pieces from Mexican groups and small villages and just small towns that create these things, and they're all showcased in this one place. But I just love the stories behind all of them, and with each item that we picked up, he gave us a card that explains the family that handled them and everything. And it's just great, beautiful pieces. That's the name of the store, Honora, right there. Yeah. These are just beautiful pieces. Again, a little accent of black. This one here, it's kind of like a little decanter and a little cup that comes with it. I think it's like terracotta inside, but this outside is all hand painted, hand drawn. And I just thought it was absolutely exquisite. I mean, it's just, the detail is stunning. I think it has, and it has down here the name of the family that created it. Oh, it's just so beautiful. And of course, black and white, it goes with our theme here in our house. Oh, and then there's this item, and this is in Brett's office, and this was his little take home. This is from an entirely different family, but there is also this hand-drawn imagery on here, and this one actually has, I think it's supposed to tell a story of the village people and their ancestry. I love the skull, and he loved the skull and the artistry on here, and it really is just an exquisite piece. Highly recommend that store. Another little house update, which we haven't executed yet, obviously. We want to get some sheer curtains for all of our windows. Been here almost 6 months now. Oh my goodness, yeah, pretty much 6 months now. I'm starting to feel like we're in a fishbowl and that everyone can look inside because obviously we're on the ground floor. We are situated near a mailbox, so everyone parks in the side of our house and runs to the mailbox, and I feel like everybody can see inside. That bothers me. Also, our yard, of course, faces neighbors, and there's a pathway in between. Everybody walks their dogs, and I just kind of feel like everybody can peek in. I don't know, I just feel like it'd be nice to have that little bit of privacy but still allow the light to come through. So I would love to get some black curtain rods to again introduce a little more of the black accent, and then just have sheer panel curtains that hopefully puddle on the ground, because I like that kind of flowy look, and so that should be really, really nice. We'll work on that project tomorrow. Oh, by the way, another little house update. Got this huge vase. I need to take the price tag off, but got it at Home Goods, and I just love the amber color. I love the amber color and how it goes with our metal thing here. I just think it plays off nicely with that. Really pretty, and I like how big and statuesque it is. half these brushes. They probably didn't even need to be cleaned, but I just threw them all in there. It's just a little soap and water, warm water, and just let these sit for a little bit. And I usually just rinse and repeat. All right, I've been kind of procrastinating all day on this because I think it might be the most overwhelming task. I need to tackle my office. I have been filming all week, not cleaning up after myself. Shame on me. Now I need to kind of just put everything back in its place. Probably not as bad as it looks. I know where everything goes. It's just a matter of getting it done. Okay, that's a little better. I have just a little bit more to do. It's probably just on the desk here. I need a better place to put my jewelry. I need something here, perhaps in this corner, maybe get some more shelving for things that I'm accessing for the season that are readily available in here that I can use. And that includes probably like maybe a little jewelry storage. So maybe I'll get a shelving unit because I would like to situate these shoes a little better. I've gotten this clothing rack recently. I mean, I do have the big closet right here, but I like this because I can use it for videos. It makes for a nice backdrop when I'm doing styling videos or maybe a haul that I'm having to do. I just need to organize all this. I mean, this is just all my camera stuff, and I just need to put it in the drawers and actually put it away.